What's up? This is Gardy with Clear Life Media, Clear Life Combat. I got a guest that's zooming in. I'm going to let them introduce themselves. We're going to find out about an event that's taking place this weekend and why you need to know about it. Hey, how's it going?
What's going on, guys? It's Kemoy Anderson. This weekend we got a big event coming up, and you guys should tune in. We got me, myself. I'm always coming out looking for the finish, looking for the most fashionable finish, the most highlight finish. And then I'm going against a current active UFC fighter, a guy that also likes to dibble dabble into some jiu-jitsu himself.
If somebody hasn't watched you compete before, what do you bring to the table? What's your style, and why should they watch you?
I think I bring a lot of style. I bring a lot of swag. I bring a lot of a hybrid 10th Planet style. Well, my own style also. I feel like I'm a well-rounded grappler. If I want to, I can wrestle with you. If I want to, I can sit, play guard. I can do whatever I need to do to get the finish. So, yeah, I think you should watch him because it's just an entertainment. I will bring the entertainment.
You've had the chance to main event for Submission Quest previously out there at Shiner Park in College Station. What's it like competing for that promotion, and how do you like it?
Yeah, I like it. I like how they run things. It seems like they always try to put on matches people want to see. They go out, especially for the main event, they go out their way to bring in the right people that can put on the best matches. So I appreciate that about the promotion.
Yeah, what do you think about Philip Rowe? He's competed against some of the biggest names out there, and now you taking this match. What are your thoughts on his jiu-jitsu and anything you want to share about that?
Yeah, usually whenever I'm matched up with MMA guys, I'm like, this is going to be boring. He don't know no jiu-jitsu. They about to come out there and just try to hold me for 10 minutes. But Philip Rowe, I think he's one of those MMA guys that also like to play the jiu-jitsu game. He took on some really big jiu-jitsu matches already, and that says a lot about him. He's not a guy that's just solely focused on MMA. You see him in his gym. He's also going to jiu-jitsu classes. And a lot of MMA guys, they don't like going to jiu-jitsu classes. They feel like they're already getting jiu-jitsu and MMA. But Philip Rowe is one of those guys that you will find in the jiu-jitsu class. And I feel like he's a guy that will try to come out there and will try to get a submission finish. Meanwhile, a lot of other MMA guys, they don't know too much jiu-jitsu. They just know how to wrestle. But Philip Rowe, he's one of those guys that have a full, good understanding of jiu-jitsu, and I think he will be coming out there looking to get some.
I believe right now you're out in Las Vegas. What do you have going on over there? What's going down?
Yeah, I'm in Vegas. I got a event that's going on called PGF, which is like a week-long event. So I'm not here gambling. I'm here business.
Yeah. Do you have any time to go and have fun, or is it all it's just strictly business?
Yeah, there's no time to have fun. I'm not really a big fan of Vegas anyway. So whenever I'm out here, it's probably business.
Yeah, that's cool. I've been to Vegas before, yeah, and I don't really get into any of that stuff, but it was just cool to kind of walk around and just see, because it's like always the lights and this. It just seems like there's always stuff going on, which is pretty cool to me.
Yeah, it's definitely fun to walk around, especially if you're with a group. It will be fun. Don't get me wrong, it will be fun if you're with a group, but there's many other places I could think of that I'd rather be at than wasting money in Vegas.
Tell me about 10th Planet Austin. What's it like to be, I guess, based out of there, and what's the room like?
The room in 10th Planet Austin is a very good room. A lot of people get intimidated because they hear the 10th Planet style, but I tell everybody, it's a well-balanced room. We have our competitors, we have our high-level guys, and then we also have people that just there for fun. And then we also have people that come, working their way up. So it's a very balanced room, and that's good. That's good for the high-level guys. That's good for new people that's interested in signing up. So it's fun, man. We have a lot of competitors, a lot of tough, hungry guys that's just always bringing it. So it's a very good room.
Can we talk a little bit about main character? Where did that idea come from, and what's the goals? It's been fun to be able to watch.
Yeah, the funny thing is, main character, it wasn't meant to be anything. It first started with put together like a small mock tournament in my gym just for like YouTube content, and everything worked out so well. Everybody's like, "Oh, you should make this a thing. Like you should really make this a promotion." And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not really trying to do all of that. And then after getting convinced, I did it. I made it into a thing. And then the first ever show, once again, I never knew what the future of main character was gonna be. I was only taking it one show at a time. So we did the first show, and that was a success. We had good production. We had everything. Everybody was excited. And then we was like, let's do it again. so so that's just it, man. I'm just taking it one show at a time. I'm just having fun. I'm not too caught up with the business, trying to get rich off of it. I'm just having a good time putting shows together.
Yeah, and then recently, I think I saw it was announced that y'all are going to be available on Flow, which is a pretty cool thing as well.
Yeah, I guess once I got deeper into putting on shows, I wanted to get on a platform that would help elevate the promotion. And I feel like Flow Grappling, in my opinion, is the number one streaming service right now for jiu-jitsu because they got one, they've been around forever. Two, they just got such a good community. Everybody engaging. You know what I'm saying? They constantly busy putting stuff out, keeping the athletes busy. So they got a good community, and I wanted to be a part of a streaming service that have a community that can help bring eyes to main characters.
You being a high level competitor, you've competed in different promotions and worked with these promoters. Now you're on the other end. Do you have a new healthy respect, or I guess because you deal with it on both ends? Trying to meet the hey, this is what this person needs to make it happen, and how has that transition been for you to go from high level competitor to also promoter?
I feel like it complements each other because I'm also in the same position my competitors in. So I know how to connect with them better. I know how to understand certain things. I just know how to reach them better. And I feel like they respect me more versus a guy that's not doing the sport or a guy that's not actively competing. Because they know I'm doing the same thing they do. They know I understand the weight cut. They know I understand having to fly out to a city, having to book your hotel, all the money you spend. I understand all that stuff. And I always try my best to make it as easy as possible for all my athletes.
Yeah. Going forward, I guess you almost mentioned that with main characters, just going to be just see where it goes. But is there an overall goal, or just continue to have fun with it?
Right now, I think something that would be cool if I could take it on the road, if I could travel with it, and I am working towards that. But it's still the same thing, one show at a time. But the next thing I do want to do is take on the road. I think that'd be pretty cool. Like if I could do it in a different city, give those people an opportunity to be on the show that maybe can't travel. So I think that'd be pretty cool. I think any promotion I can travel and do little tours, like I think that'd be good for the community and good for the promotion.
How about you as a competitor? What are those goals that you have for yourself?
I guess just continue building my brand. Um, I'm already kind of known a little bit. Like there's a small community of people that know me, but there's still levels to go when it comes to building your brand. Building your brand, I want to travel, doing seminars, and I feel like it goes together. Once you have a well-built brand, everything else is easier. You could travel now, you can do seminars, you're making money. So the goal is continue building my brand. And I feel like the best way to build your brand is competing. Everybody always asks me like, how do you build your Instagram page? How do you get followers? And I tell them, you got to compete and make content and get people to engage with it. That's how other people are going to want to follow you because they want to keep watching. So It all starts with competing.
Whenever you started training combat sports, I guess, first of all, how long have you been training? What drew you towards that? And was that always the goal? Like, hey, this is my profession. I want to be a professional grappler and in combat sports.
Started wrestling in high school. And straight after wrestling, I went into MMA because around the time UFC and all those stuff was starting to get popular. So everybody wanted to fight, wanted to do MMA. So right after wrestling, I got into MMA, and then I was actually a MMA pro fighter, and that was my main focus, was MMA. Until one day I got hurt in an MMA fight, and I had to take some time off from sparring, and I was like, I need to do something. So I just started doing more jiu-jitsu. I started doing more jiu-jitsu tournaments. I just fell in love with the sport, and since then, I just been doing jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. Even, I guess, outside, was there something else that you wanted to do? I know it's like a balance, trying to figure out, hey, but even if you weren't in combat sports, what kind of line of work or what do you think you'd be doing?
If I wasn't doing any kind of combat sports,
yeah.
Probably go to college, get a degree, and get some kind of career. Before I started training, I wanted to do some kind of career in like law enforcement. So maybe, who knows, chasing somebody, kicking down somebody's trap door. I don't know. Maybe I'll be doing that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just always fun to try and think about, because it's like these little things that affect your entire life. In the path, it's like, hey, wrestled in high school, an injury, whatever happens. And it's just always fun to see how people get to where they're at. People like to hear those stories. Okay, so just to remind everybody, hey, what do we have going down this Saturday? Where is it at, and why should somebody watch?
All right, this Saturday, Submission Quest is going to be me, myself, versus Philip Rowe. Philip Rowe, he's a showman. I feel like he's going to make it fun. He's probably going to do some goofy stuff if I give him the opportunity. It's going to be fun. It's going to be right in College Station. Come on out. If you're local, you can make it. Come on out and watch if you can. Get the pay-per-view. It's going to be entertaining. I think I will play along with him just to make it extra entertaining. We might both do some goofy stuff just to make it fun. I think it's a 20-minute match. We have more than enough time to play around and get silly.
Yes, I'm excited. Kemoy, is there anything else you would like to share?
That's about it. If you guys watching this, follow me on Instagram at Rated R10T. Rated R10T. That's it.
Thank you so much for making time. Make sure you tune in. Clear Life Media, pay-per-view, clearlifemedia.com. You can also get your tickets. Shiner Park, College Station, Submission Quest 5, main event. Man, it's going to be exciting. Going to be fireworks. Thank you again for your time. I appreciate it. This is Gardy with Clear Life Media. Y'all be blessed.